अस्सलाम वालेकुम बच्चों, कैसे हैं आप लोग? खैरियत से हैं? ओके, टुडे आई डिस्कस द सेकंड ईयर बुक. द फर्स्ट एमसीक्यू इज integral part of protein is. You know that proteins consist of many integral parts, that is carbon, hydrogen, sulfur as well, along with oxygen, but the most integral part is considered as nitrogen. So your best option is beta. Next, sp hybridization, carbon is in sp hybridization. You know that what is the formula of acetylene? It is Ac triple bond C and H. So this carbon is attached with two carbon atom. I give the trick about the hybridization, that uh, the element you want to find the hybridization, you can find how many elements it attached. So this carbon is attached with two elements. So we can say that if the element attached with two elements, it means sp hybridization will take place. So your best option is acetylene. And what about ethylene? You know that ethylene is also called ethene. So in ethene, sp2 hybridization will take place. Next one is a benzene ring is must for aromatic compound. One benzene ring is must contains aromatic compound. Okay. So next question is, which bond is more polar? The more polar bond is phenol. Phenol. You know that phenol hydroxyl group is attached with carbon atoms, and this phenoxide ion is more stable. So when this phenoxide ion is more stable as compared with the alcohols, so we can say that this bond is more polar as compared with the alcohols, as compared with CH bond and as compared with OH bond of alcohol. So your best option is beta. Next question. SN1 reactions are favored by which of the following solvents? You know that in SN1 reaction, we can use polar solvent, and there will be also polar as well as protic. Polar as well as protic solvent is used in SN1 reaction, but there will be no mention protic, but polar is mentioned. So your best option is alpha. Reaction intermediate is formed in E1 reaction. You know that in E1 reaction, in elimination reaction, first step is carbocation. So we can take
Yes, sir.
tertiary alkyl halides. So we can use polar
Well,
solvent like water, because water contain
oh,
hydrogen along with polar molecules. So it is also called protic polar solvent. So intermediate is formed. This bond is shifted toward chlorine, and now we can obtain the carbocation. It is called carbocation. So in E1 reaction or SN1 reaction, first step is the same, where carbocation is formed. So we can say that Charlie option is correct one. Next one is a dibasic acid is. You know that phythalic acid is dibasic acid because it contains COOH group, COOH2, COOH group. So it is also called dibasic acid. All other acetic acids are monobasic acids because phythalic acid contains two COOH group. Which of the following benzene molecules have? Which one of the following benzene molecules have d
yes,
localized pi electron charge? So your best option is Charlie, because you know that in benzene, thus there are no specific three bonds, double bonds. These bonds are always delocalized, so we can say that the Charlie option is best one. 90 question, carboxylic acid form dimers due to the hydrogen bonding. You know that the carboxylic acid form dimers. The carboxylic acid form dimers. What is meant by dimers? It means there will be attachment of carboxylic acid and the hydroxyl group due to the hydrogen bonding with other carboxylic acid. This is due to the hydrogen bonding. So your best option is beta. Activators of phosphate enzyme is Mg plus 2. It's very easy and very important question. Mg plus 2 is activators
Yes,
of
sir.
its enzymes. Okay. Next question. Aldehydes upon oxidation can form depending upon the condition of oxidation. Acetic
Mm.
acid, carbon dioxide and water, sodium acetates. Okay. Acetaldehyde, for example, CH3C double bond O or H. By oxidation, it gives carboxylic acid. CH3C double bond H and OH. Okay. So by further
Yes.
oxidation, it gives carbon dioxide and water. So we can say that any of these option is that one. So your best option is delta. Enzymes are biocatalysts. Next one, please ये एक बच्चे का mic on है. Please turn off your mic, please. Turn off your mic. Okay. Next one is in protein, the hydrogen bonding is present between. Hydrogen bonding is present between. In protein, the hydrogen bonding is present between. Hydrogen bonding is present between OH. So your option is beta. Nucleophile addition is shown by alkanals. You know that nucleophilic addition will take place in aldehyde and ketones. So these are also called alkanals because the ending of aldehyde and ketones takes place in alls. So these are also called alkanals. For example, CH3C double bond O or H. If we react with cyanide, HCN, so we can say that this bond is shifted towards oxygen atom and this bond is shifted towards Cn negative. So H carry positive charge and O negative charge. So H attach on oxygen atom and this Cn is added to the carbon atom. So this addition is also called nucleophilic addition reaction. So it only takes place in alkanals. It means aldehydes and ketones. Next MCQ, alkanes may be formed as a result of reduction of alkanes may be formed as a result of reductions of alkyl halides. Okay, so your option is Charlie because, for example, we have alkyl halide CH2Cl. When we reduce it react with H and H. So this chlorine react with H to form HCl and this hydrogen is react with CH2 to form CH3. So it is converted into alkane. So your best option is Charlie. Carboxylic acid derivatives are, you know that esters and amides both are the derivatives of carboxylic acid. So your best option is 97. What is the formula of ester? RC double bond OOH. Okay. So we can remove hydrogen and we can place R. So it is called esters. And for amide, RC double bond O and we can replace OH by NH2. So it is also called amide. Carboxylic acid are the derivative of ester and amides. Reaction of carbonyl compounds with ammonia derivative produce water. Okay, so your best option is water. Reactions of carbonyl compound with ammonia derivatives. Ammonia derivatives react with carbonyl. It means aldehyde and ketones to produce addition compound along with water because water is eliminated by the reaction. So they only mention water, so your best option is delta. The alcohol which resist to oxidation reactions are tertiary alcohol because in tertiary alcohol no hydrogen is present on beta carbon which form waters, so we can say that the best option is beta. An example of chain growth polymer is polyvinyl acetate. M-diaminobenzene is the monomer of Bismarck browns. Direct dyes are applied by immersing in the water solution. How many monosubstituted benzene derivatives are possible? Monosubstituted benzene derivatives. For example, we have a benzene. We can remove hydrogen from carbon atoms. There is carbon and there is one hydrogen is placed. So when we remove hydrogen, we can replace it OH negative. Okay. And here, if we can remove the hydrogen from this and we can place OH derivatives, so we can say that if the name was same. For example, if we can say that if we can remove the hydrogen with CH3 alkyl group, it is called methyl benzene. If we can remove the hydrogen from this position and we can place it alkyl group, it is also called methyl benzene. So we can say that how many monosubstituted benzene derivative are possible? Only one monosubstituted derivatives. And how many disubstituted of benzene are possible? There are three possibilities of dye substitution. First one is called ortho, other one is called meta, and third one is called para. Dye substitution is possible of the benzene. Three types of dye substituted products are formed. But if there will be a monosubstituted benzene, there will be only one product is formed. Which of the following gives silver mirror test? Okay, you know that R aldehydes give silver mirror test. Your best option is delta. Acetic acid is soluble in water, alcohol, ethers. It is all soluble in all the compounds. And which compounds soluble more acetic acid? Your best option is water. And then in the second, that is alcohol, and third, that is ether. Alkali metal group lies in alkali metals. You know that alkali metals belongs to first A group except hydrogen. So these are present in S block. So your best option is Charlie. Benzene ring attached to the amino group. Electron density in the comparison to the higher. Benzene ring attached to the amino group. Electron density in the comparison is higher. Okay, so your best option is beta. What is the color of the copper acetaldehyde acetylides? It's brown color. Your option is beta. Then oils and fats are the derivative by the reactions of acids and alcohols. That's the best option is your delta. The structure of ethene is trigonal planar. Ethene, what is the structure of ethene? You know that double bond is present between two carbon atoms. So there will be no lone pair present. So their structure is trigonal planar. So your best option is delta. When the OH bond is alcohol breaks, the attacking species is, you know that there will be two types of bond breaking takes place in the alcohol. If we can say that when bond is break between O and H, so this bond is shifted towards oxygen atom. So oxygen carry negative charge. So electrophile or nucleophile will attack. It attack electrophile because oxygen have negative charge. It become electron loving. So electrophile will attack on oxygen atom. So we can say that alpha option is correct one. What is the correct common name of the structure CH3, CH, CH3 and CH3? Okay, so you can write the structure of CH and there will be one branch that is CH3 and other is CH3. So how many carbon atoms are present? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this branch is present on the second carbon, so it is also called iso. So collectively it is called isobutane. So your best option is beta. Dehydration is not possible for methanol. Okay, so you know that in alkene minimum number of carbon atoms are 2. For example, we have ethanol, 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 CHH and OH. Okay, so when it react with KOH in the presence of alcohol, this bond is shifted to be between these two carbon atom and this OH is removed. This OH react with hydrogen to form water, and the K जो है react with this one. So we can say that if we have only carbon atom, it do not produce any alkene. So we can say that minimum number of carbon atoms in alkenes are 2. So methanol do not gives dehydration, removal of waters. Sorry, it's not removal of water. We can say that we can react with some dehydrating agent like H2SO4. So this hydrogen is removed and OH also removed. This H and OH react to form water and we can produce ethene. But this is not possible when there will be only one carbon atom. You know that the minimum carbon atoms in alkenes starting from 2 carbon atoms. Next one is 114. A derivative benzene is picric acid. You are familiar with the formula of picric acid. Okay. So derivative of benzene is, we can place OH and NH2, NH2 and NH2. So it is also called the derivative of benzene. So picric acid is the derivative of benzene. All others acids are not the derivative of benzene. The general formula of homologous series, both alcohols and ethers. You know that alcohols and ethers are same molecular formula but different structure formula. So these are also called different functional group. So we can also say that this shows functional group isomerism, and there the general formula is CnH2n plus 2O. So your best option is Charlie. Which of the following will undergoes reaction with filling solutions? Aldehydes give filling solution. So we can say that alpha option is correct one. Beta elimination of which of these compounds lead to the formation of alkene as the final product? It is alkyl halide. Beta elimination reaction. We can remove beta hydrogen, and if it react with alkyl halide, react with potassium hydroxide. So we can get alkyl halides. Ethyl alcohol react with HCl in the presence of zinc, HCl. This reaction is known as Lucas test. You know that the Lucas test is for the identification of primary, secondary, and tertiary alkyl halides. So primary alkyl halide gave Lucas test after heating, secondary by 5 to 10 minutes, and primary gives by heating, and tertiary alcohols give reaction immediately. So this test is also called Lucas test. The compound that does not give aldol condensation, it is methanol. Aldol condensation, you know that for aldol condensation, what is the basic requirement? The basic requirement is that aldehydes and ketones contain alpha hydrogen. So in methanol, there will be no alpha hydrogen. It gave Canzerose reaction. So your best option is alpha. Which molecule would be least acidic? Okay. It is ethers. So your best option is Charlie. Your best option is Charlie. Okay, you know that what is the acidic order as compared phenol, water, and butanols. You know that phenol is more acidic, then it is water, then it is alcohol, and in the last that is ether. That is ether. But there will be some exceptional case as well. If there will be a methanol, then the order become phenol, then it is methanol, then it is water. Okay, it is very, very important MCQ. Next one is all others alcohols are less acidic than water, but methanol is more acidic than water. Okay. Then 121, the pentanone gave colors in the sodium nitroprusides. वो color कौन सा होता है? This color is a violet color. Change on the charge on this intermediate is. Okay. It's very important MCQ. Okay. Some students think that this charge is no charge on this intermediate, but actually this charge is negative. Why it is negative? Because you know that, for example, if we want to attach Ca3CH2 and Cl, it react with OH negative. Okay, so we can say that this negative charge is shifted towards Cl negative. Then it can be removed, and the final product is Ca3CH2OH plus Cl negative. So this negative charge is shifted toward this Cl negative. That's why we can say that if anion has negative charge, the intermediate also contain a negative charge. So your best option is beta. Your best option is beta because the negative charge of anion is shifted to this leaving group. Shifted to this leaving group. So we can say that the negative charge is shifted to the leaving group. So intermediate has also negative charge. Your best option is beta. The hydration of alkenes takes place in the presence of sulfuric acid. You know that alkenes do not hydrolyze directly. First alkene react with sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. So we can get the product CH3. This hydrogen is shifted towards, if this bond is shifted to negative charge, hydrogen has positive charge, so this hydrogen is shifted toward carbon atom. It forms CH3, CH2, and SO3H, HSO3H. So where it react with water. Okay, it forms H2SO4 again, and this OH is attached on that carbon atom to form Ca3, CH2, and OH, and it become alcohol. But it do not directly takes place when it react with water. First of all, it react with sulfuric acid, and then hydration will take place. So your best option is alpha. Your best option is alpha. Next is beryllium. When react with airs develop oxide coating. You know that beryllium do not react with oxygen due to the formation of this oxide coating. A substitution benzene that shows faster reaction with sulfur trioxide in the presence of sulfuric acid at room temperature is toluene. Why it is toluene? Because you know that the toluene is electron donating group, EDG. Electron donating group have high reactivity as compared with electron withdrawing group. Okay, so the order is Toluene is electron donating group because it contains CH3 group. Alkyl group is electron donating group. So it is more reactive as compared with benzene, as compared with the nitrobenzene, as compared with the chlorobenzene. Okay, will you write the correct order of the reactivity of this? First reactive is alpha, second one is benzene, it means Charlie option. Third one is delta, and the last reactive is beta. Last reactive is beta. It is the reactivity orders of this. Okay. So the most reactive is electron donating group toluene. Last question is, which type of carboxylic acid is produced by the hydrolysis of nitrile that is produced by the addition of hydrogen cyanide to the aldehyde? It means alpha hydroxy. Alpha hydroxy acids. What are alpha hydroxy acids? For example, you start from the produced by the addition of hydrogen cyanide by aldehyde. For example, we have aldehyde Ca3C H and C double bond O and H. Okay, it is aldehyde. So we can react with hydrogen cyanide HCN. React with hydrogen cyanide. So addition, you know that the nucleophilic addition reactions will take place. Okay, I can take another example. That is lactic acid, formation of lactic acid. We have CHH and C double bond O and H. It react with HCN. So this bond is shifted towards oxygen atom. This bond is shifted towards Cn negative. So Cn negative is attached on that carbon atoms. So we can say that CH3C and OH, that is Cn, and it is converted into H. So by hydrolysis, it gives alpha carboxylic acid. How it forms? It reacts with two OH negative ions. So this carbon react with OOH. It forms carboxylic acid, and this nitrogen react with 3 hydrogen atom to form ammonia. So we can say that the final product is CH3COH H, and it is C double OH. Okay, it is alpha. This carbon is called alpha, and it contains hydroxyl group. It is also called lactic acid. So we can say that alpha hydroxyl acids are produced when addition of hydrogen cyanides of aldehydes will take place. So your best option is delta. Okay. Any confusion you can discuss with me. First of all, I stop the recording.